The only reason talking about the Nazis or the KKK refers to white people in general is that the Nazis, the Reich, is essentially a Muslim colony managed by their favorite. That guy acting like all the white people ought to be offended when I say they're doing it wrong works for the Muslims. I've been trying to reach Washington for 10 years. What's he so afraid of? If he's legit, why doesn't he refer to his order of sovereignty, whoever sent him? Joey Greco, for instance, works for Uganda. He can't go back to Uganda. That's how, see, the thing with the mafia is you're supposed to have a connection to the old world. You can always go back to Italy and start over. Joey Greco's not going back to Uganda. He doesn't get the same diplomatic considerations. In 2014, a doctor ripped off insurance. In 2015, collections tried to kill me. I tried to subpoena the hospital, but they got to the lawyer, so I had to look into it. When I got back in 2016, the love of my life was 7 months pregnant. They raped her the minute I left town and got her strung out just to connect the Pentagon to crimes they never could pin on me directly. They think something's supposed to go down, like they're going to come out on top of this thing, but do they want the information? Or no. They work for the Muslims. How are they possibly going to come out on top of this thing? They know only as much as humanity's closest natural enemies allow them to. Say, for instance, it does have something to do with 9/11. I'd have to be crazy to think that, right? Well, for the past 25 years, they've been paying guys like this to stay in charge of not investigating, just to stay in charge of losing trillions every year. And the IRS is like, oh, well, billions and millions, like dealing with things, whatever. But that's just taking for granted conciliations that we had to give up for the trillions we're actually losing because this fucking sneaky prick can't say it to my face. I've drafted guidelines, reforms, IRS reforms for the objective identification of unconstitutional state media activity on the land. They might not realize how important it is because they lose a bunch of money and they're like, oh, well, we were already done with all these white people anyway, so just not even bring it up. It's already fixed. They're stupid. They cost more than they're worth to keep them, like the Muslims are just worth their weight in gold. We are unworthy of the land beneath our feet and everything on it, but they're just so great over there because they use terror and slavery to control the world's most precious resources. They pretend there's a government over there. Over here, we had a government. We could still have a government, but for instance, whoever's pretending I'm not allowed to talk to Washington, but they represent the law. No, they don't represent the law. And not much of a criminal either. Some pint-sized pirate down here can't even show his face. Luigi Mangione is a saint, okay? Because of guys like this, they deserve to get shot. He found out about one of them, did the job for us. It's technically a conventional foreign attack. This is an act of foreign aggression. He works for the guys letting foreigners rape our kids and call them liars until they shoot up a school. Deny, defend, depose. Child sex trafficking, child sex tourism, same thing. Ask the FBI if that's allowed, if you're allowed to talk to the FBI.